We decided to have him come into the studio, sit here, and take your listener phone calls on home improvement.
Right, not pay me.
Right,
And not pay. That's how it works
That's
around
part
here.
of the deal.
So welcome to the studio, Mr. Birchum.
Yeah, great.
Hey, the kids seemed happy to meet you last night at the Frankenstein premiere. Thanks for coming out to that.
Yeah, I enjoyed that. I thought it was a puckish satire filled with zest and verve.
Really? That's what you
Does
saw
that
with
mean I should go?
Those are my own words. Now, listen, seriously, on the Birchum 1 to 10 scale, 10 being out-and-out pornography,
Right?
I give it a 4.
Yeah.
Well, there wasn't as much nudity as you like
no
to see in a movie.
boobs and a monster's dong swinging around the whole time.
Yeah, that's no good.
I don't need that.
That's no good. All right, you ready to take some calls?
I'm ready.
Marla, hello.
Hi.
Hi, ask Mr. Birchum.
Hi, Mr. Birchum.
Hi,
I'm just,
sweetie.
looking at some gifts for my husband, and there's a table saw down there. It's a Delta Unisaw.
Right.
And it's got the fence that it comes with. It's a unifence. Now, what's better? Should he just keep his Biesmeyer commercial fence, or should we go with the one it comes with?
If Biesenmeyer's going to be 10 times better than anything it comes with.
Okay.
I mean, the Biesenmeyer fence is $300 alone, right?
Yeah, we have that already.
And that's calibrated out to like 48 inches.
Uh-huh.
And the Delta's only going to go to like 24 inches.
Oh, okay.
How the hell do you know all this, really?
I had an epiphany. What the hell do you think? I've been doing carpentry for 10 years, you moron. How do you know how to work that stupid board?
All right.
Don't
All right,
question the magic.
all
I think
right,
it's the
sorry.
point
I turned on Kevin.
So I guess that answers your question.
Go with the Biesenmeyer, definitely.
Okay.
You know what to do. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good morning, Eric. Ask Mr. Birchum.
Hey, Mr. Birchum.
Hey, Eric, how are you, buddy?
Hey, I'm doing all right. Good to hear from you.
Good. Sounds like you're calling from inside a 50-gallon drum. What's the deal?
Hey, what's your problem?
Don't smart off with me, pal. I'll come over there and crack.
You know them electrical sockets?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yeah? Well, how do you test them other than using a nail?
Nah, you use your penis, you wise ass. Get the hell off the line. I don't like the tone of his voice.
No, I didn't
No,
sense
I don't
the
like the cut
sincerity.
of his jib. I think it was one of my kids.
Scott, hello.
Hi, Mr. Birchum.
Ask Mr. Birchum.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, I got a house that was built in the 1920s.
Mm-hmm.
It's got built-in counterweighted windows,
Right.
but all the ropes are broken. I'm
Oh.
trying to replace the ropes.
Yeah.
What kind of ropes should I use, first of all?
Well, you could use chain, by the way, if you need to. I mean, if you want to go permanent. But nylon rope should work. Should last you for a while, or at least well after you're dead and buried in the ground.
The
Now-
only nylon rope I've found is like pink.
Yeah, well, are you secure with your masculinity? What the hell am I, a fashion designer? Pink rope. Where the hell you shopping, Buffums? Go to a damn hardware store. Now listen, here's what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got big wide moldings around the windows, right?
Right.
You got to pull those off, and
Right.
you have to dig into the walls, and you have to access those counterweights.
Right.
Have you done that?
Did that.
All right, you see them, so you just got to replace it with rope.
All right. Now, the other question is, how do I get those back on without ruining the plaster? They're like nailed right into the plaster.
Right. Well, you got to pull the nails out first. You can clip them off.
Uh-huh.
Okay, use a pair of lineman dikes and clip those things right off, and then just put it back on and use painter's caulk around the edges to clean up the mess.
All right.
All right, good luck to you.
Good luck, man.
I had a dream last night that included lineman dikes.
Strangely,
Pretty
yes.
interesting. Kay, hello.
Yes.
Ask
Hello.
Mr. Birchum.
Okay. This is going to sound really stupid because I'm female and don't know what I'm talking about.
No, that's okay, baby.
Last night we spent all night trying to glue two My Right pieces.
My right.
I believe that's what it's called.
You're wrong about my right.
It's a particle type board, like a press board almost.
Yeah, MDF, Marlite.
There you go.
All right, yeah,
And we
Marlite,
couldn't
sure.
find
They use it in
any-
bathrooms, industrial applications mainly,
Right.
for sloppy workmen who urinate on the wall.
Exactly.
I include myself in that group, by the way.
Well, you drink a few beers while you're working, man. No
All
one
right,
can blame you.
So you're trying to put Marlite up on the walls.
No, actually, we're trying to build the back of a mural frame.
Uh-huh.
And we can't find the right adhesive to hook the two boards together.
You want to put it on with a notch trowel and use something called just subfloor adhesive, or you can put it in via goo shooter. You know, one of those tubes, one of those caulking guns.
Right.
Don't get all excited about goo shooter, fellas. It's a technical term. Relax over here.
That was also in my dream.
Strangely, yes.
You can use something called PL2000 or liquid nails or any of that stuff. Go to your local home improvement center and look under the adhesive section.
Thank you.
All right, thank you,
All
Kay.
right.
Good luck. And by the way, ladies, don't be embarrassed to call Mr. Birchum. He cuts you a wide swath,
I
man.
certainly do.
A lot of slack for ladies in their questions.
Oh, 10 inches of slack, fellas.
Phil from Reseda. Ask Mr. Birchum.
Yeah, Birchum, Phil Reseda. Listen, I was running some three-quarter Luan on my table saw, and all of a sudden the thing just seized up on me.
Yeah, what's the make?
It's a Delta.
Yeah, it's a Tradesman or Shopmaster series.
It's a job, master.
Sounds like you may have fried a brush in the rectifier assembly. Listen, I'm not real familiar with that make. I know it's a pretty old one, but I'll give it a try.
All right.
First, remove the miter gauge housing and heat shroud body. Then rotate the splitter support bracket till it lines up with the anti-kickback finger. Remove the number 8 cheese head screws to access the armature, replace the brushes, and reassemble it in reverse order. And don't get your nuts caught in there.
Now, that one sounds pretty easy. Thanks, Mr. Birchum. Thanks
Yeah,
for calling,
just off
Phil.
the top of my head.
Bob, hello.
Mr. Birchum.
Your
Yeah,
final
Bob.
call. Ask Mr. Birchum.
Important question for you.
Go ahead, Bobby.
I'm stripping the wallpaper off my bathroom this weekend and repainting it.
Right.
I need to know, what do you recommend to get through this fiasco? Cutty Sark or Pabst Tall Boys?
Well, now, I was going to say vinegar for stripping the wallpaper, but we're talking booze, huh? I got to tell you, it's an interior application. I got to go with the Cutty Sark, especially this weather. Pabst Tall Boys mainly for framing applications.
That's all I needed to know.
That's the kind of specialty that you can come to Mr. B for.
Good luck to you, sailor.
Happy to help. Thanks a lot. Well, Mr. Birchum, at least he touched on your area of expertise there.
Yeah, and well, by the way, I'm building my own woman. You know, I've been sort of seeing the movie last night, so I'm going to need 15 feet of fallopian tubing if any of your listeners. Well, I don't know. Bring it by the station.